So I'd like to just show you a few of my samples, what I've been working on, and hopefully this will inspire you to create some of your own work that will really get you crafting with this collection. So to start with, I will show you this little sample here which I've made, which is a small stool. So you could either use this as a plant stand or a little side table, and I made this entirely from construction board. So the tubes here are the inners of a fabric roll. So they're cardboard tubing I've cut down, and this here is construction board. And to decorate this, I use the Cadence Very Chalky Home Decor paints. Now these paints are brilliant. With these, they're really robust. They give a nice finish to your furniture. So if you paint them once and then let it dry, sand it down and give it a second coat, it will give a really nice finish. And it's a matte finish as well. So a very appealing look, a very modern look, but also works well on your traditional work as well. I've put all the rice papers in here, blended it in, and I've also started to use some of the stenciling as well. So a really nice piece, quite an old sort of shabby chic antique looking one, but also with this collection you can create some fairly contemporary pieces. So here I've done a little gift box, and as you can see I've used the palm leaf stencil on here and also the wood graining effect tool, and that's quite a nice contemporary piece, but at the same time ties in with the rest of the collection. So in this collection you get 4 designs of rice papers. I've got 2 to show you here. So beautiful designs, and with them all being their own individual designs, they still all tie into one another. So for example, on this sample here I've used the 2 different rice papers, but they've both blended in together really nicely. So that's one key feature with this project, is that you can really create a full living room set almost and know that all of it will match, because everything in this collection is designed to work as one. Also, in this collection we've got some lovely stencils I'd like to show you. So this is one of my personal favourites. Now this is the Trellis Stencil. And as you can see, it's a cross-hatched trellis, and in between each join we've got little bumblebees, which I think is such a lovely touch. And you could imagine this being on a really nice big blind, on a duvet set or pillows. You could create a really nice, almost designer effect look with this. So that's one stencil I particularly enjoyed using. I've used it on quite a few of my pieces as well. And we've also got a stencil in here which has got a really good impact, and you can use different elements of this stencil, but also you can create your own tiles with this. So if you wanted to create your own kitchen tiles, bathroom tiles, or some outdoor tiles for the garden, this is a brilliant stencil for that. And obviously using your hybrid acrylics through this will give you a robust, everlasting finish to this, and you can varnish over that as well. So a great stencil for this, and a key feature in home decor. So we've got some new products in here, we've got some new techniques for you to try. Also, one thing I want to show you is the wood graining tool. So this particular one I've used on majority of my samples, and I really enjoyed doing this. So for this, all you need to do is have a base layer. So I painted this grey, let it dry, and then I used the Cadence wash effect paint over the top, and while it was still wet, I then used this in a rocking motion and dragged it down through it, giving the wood graining grooves. And the reason why I use this particular paint is it stays wet for longer, allowing you to get the effect, but also it gives a really sanded back, reclaimed old beech wood effect. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. And you could do so much with this, as well as if it was on kitchen cabinets, floorboards, all sorts of that. So a really good project, and I will definitely be using that over and over. I hope you enjoy the show just as much as I will, and I hope you like the collection. Thank you.